What you accept as your truth becomes your reality. And so if that's the road that everybody's been down, that's the road you're going to go down, and that's the road you'll understand. Welcome to Be Insanely Great. We're here for another reaction to a song that most of you know as your graduation song. I know it was mine, probably in both high school and college, maybe, at least high school from what I recall. The Verve, Bittersweet Symphony. Haven't heard it in a while, but here we go. We're going to check it out and see how it applies to the feeling of the song, how the feeling of the song is something that can be understood and interpreted from the expression that existed within the artist that they then created this song for us to experience. And, maybe try and understand why it invokes a feeling of, oh, this should be a graduation song. This should be something that should be listened to and understood and heard and digested as something that could be accepted as truth for someone starting their journey in their life as they just achieved something momentous. Let's see if we can find that. So here we go. The Verve, Bittersweet Symphony. Catchiest, sweet symphony, my life. Trying to make ends meet. You slip to money, then you die. I wanna take you down the only road I've ever been down. Take me down the only road I've been down. Talk about a limitation. Talk about something that is a defined path for everyone that comes to exist in this world, in this appearance of life. What you accept as your truth becomes your reality. And so if that's the road that everybody's been down, that's the road you're going to go down, and that's the road you'll understand. Trying to make ends meet, you're a slave to money, then you die. I'll take you down the only road I've ever been down. So that is the road. That's the road. Trying to make ends meet, slave to money, then you die. Doesn't sound very fun, right? Ironically, the graduation song for many people, qualifying the life that's ahead if you accept it as your truth. But will you accept that as your truth? Or will you realize that money can be a result of incredible things that you can focus your attention and energy on to create from an inner expression of feeling? And money can be the result of that, of doing that so focused and so intently and with so much love and intention that you're not a slave to the money, that the money comes thereafter. Is that possible? It's possible if you accept that as a possibility. You know the one that takes you to the places where all the veins meet. Yes. So again, qualifying this example given in words here as the very limited path in which literally every human being in society is taught and conditioned to accept and then flow through. But you don't have to go down that path. You can create your own. How amazing. Let's continue. Feel the feeling.
Come on! You know I can change, I can change, I can change, I can change, but I'm here in my mode. I am here in my mode, and I'm a million different people. I wanna get to the next. I can change my mode.
We're more similar than we are different. No change. I can change, I can change, I can change, but I'm here in my mold again, qualifying the limitation, qualifying that limitation that's been construed and expressed here. I'm a million different people. That's what I was saying just now, in a sense of we're all more alike than we are different. We can be any one person, but we're still in that same funnel, and that of where all the veins lead to. If we accept that as our truth, and then him saying here, I can't change my mold. No. If you accept you can't change, you won't change. What you accept as your truth becomes your consciousness, and is powered by your own individualized energy that's creating your present awareness. So if you accept you can't change, you won't change. But if you accept you can change, you will change for whatever it is that you define and you want in your life. Be what you want, but you gotta know what you want. Know what you want. Sit down and try and understand what it is that you want. Feel the song. Let's get back to the song. Feel the song.
Some sounds that recognize the pain in me now. I let the melody shine, let it cleanse my mind. I feel free now. But the airwaves are clean, and there's nobody singing to me now. Ain't that right?
I'm just in awe of the thousands of people that are feeling the same feeling of expression of an accepted limitation as to what society has defined for our lives, that we simply accept as our truth and thus create our reality, and ignore the possibility that, oh my God, we can create our own life. Oh my God, our thoughts and our feelings create our world. What? How amazing is that possibility? But everybody is celebrating this limitation because so many people resonate with it, me included. It's a beautiful song, but the expression of the words accompanying the harmony is so limiting in a sense that if you can understand the limitation that exists, maybe you can break free. Maybe you can break free. And here he is trying to, so I'm reading the lyrics because it's hard to understand and hear the words through the performance. Well, I've never prayed, but tonight I'm on my knees. Yeah, I need to hear some sounds that recognize the pain in me. Yeah, I let the melody shine, let it cleanse my mind. I feel free now, but the airwaves are clean and there's nobody singing to me now. Does that not say that he wants to break free from this limitation that exists, but there's nobody else that understands it? Nobody else that in his world that is feeling the same way he feels. And so because of that, it's something that's isolating. It's something that makes you feel lonely. And because of that, it's something that's very often just left there because we don't accept that because it's not something that's typical. How amazing. Let the melody shine. Let it cleanse your mind. Feel the freedom. Don't let the humanity of what's accepted as truth that you don't want be something that drags you back in. The power that exists within the messages of the song is incredible. Incredible. Let's continue. after trying to understand the feeling of the song and trying to understand what's going on in the lyrics, I now understand the title of Bittersweet Symphony and feel that title being the symphony is almost like the world, and then from a nature perspective and life, and the sun rises and the moon goes around the earth and everything, the birds and the bees and the flowers and the trees and all of that stuff is the symphony of life, has its sweetness when we see that sweetness, but the bitterness kind of takes over, and it's because that's what you accept as your truth, because that's what society has constructed for us from the time we're born to the time we die. But you have the opportunity to accept a new truth, to define and create your own truth. How amazing and magical is that? I can't change again, reaffirming, I can't change my mold. I can't change my mold. It's just sex and violence, melody and silence. Sex and violence, melody and silence. Sounds like the opposites of two different realms, melody and silence. It sounds peaceful and serene and beautiful and sweet. Sex and violence has bitter elements there. And it's what you accept as your truth creates your reality. And from my interpretation today on Be Insanely Great, the limitations that we accept as our truths in society, especially after an achievement like a graduation and you're entering life, and the fact that literally almost everyone in your world will understand life as the construct as it exists in the lyrics of this song. But you don't have to accept that if that's not what you understand as your truth. So think about it, understand it, feel it, and create your reality and your life and your world as you want it, not what society and your environment and your previously conditioned, pre-programmed truths have thus constructed. Change that now. You can change it. You can change it. Can change it. Thank you, the Verve. Thank you so much for helping us realize the limitations that have constructed our own worlds that we each are in, and the opportunity that exists for us to change it when we are consciously aware of it and consciously making choices to change it. How amazing and possible life becomes when that is your truth. Wow. Be insanely great, your own version of it, and have an amazing day.